Hi everyone, this is Salman Hidayat. Today I bring a new course for you about Python programming language. After attending this course, you will be able to do programming from basic to advanced level. If you are the student who do not know nothing about the programming, or if you have some basic background to the programming, then this course will be beneficial for you. After completing this course, you will be able to perform the freelancing project, website development project, and do the advanced courses of data sciences and IOP. For completing this course, you need two things. The one thing is your PC and laptop, and the second thing, you should have an internet connection. And the most important thing is to wish to learn programming. So let's get started with this. So my name is Mohammad Salman Hidayatullah, and I am your instructor for this class. So this class all about Python. So what is Python? Python is a computer programming language often used to build website and software. Python is a general purpose language, meaning it can be used to create a variety of different programs, and it is not specified for any specific problem. So it is general purpose. You can create your databases, your website, your any customized software with the help of programmer. If you don't know nothing about programming, don't worry, I will teach you step by step. If you are beginners, how to program in any language. So let's look what are the topmost company using the Python. So as you can see, Instagram, Uber, Google, YouTube and Netflix all are using Python. So Python is a very wide range and demanding language nowadays. For installing Python, we need a operating system like Windows 10, and after operating system we need a software which is we can download from the website. I will show you in the later on demonstration. And after downloading the Python software, we need a code editor. So we are installing a Visual Code Studio for compiling our program. For any programming language, we need a code editor in which we write our codes and check our programs and debug our program and modify our program. So we need a code editor. So we in this class, I will show you the Visual Studio code editor. So once I download this code editor, I will configure this code editor with my programming language, which is Python. And after that, I will give you an overview about the code editor. So I will cover all these topics in this class. So let's move. So the first thing is to download Python from the website. So let's go to the website. So I open the web browser, and as you can see, the website address is python.org/downloads, and on the first page there is a link which is called download Python. So if I click on this link, it will start the Python downloading, but I cancel out at this time because I already downloaded this software. So I will show you how to install this software on our computer first time. So I will move to my virtual machine. This is my virtual machine, as you can see. So I will do the fresh installation on my Windows machine. So you will see the exact steps which I will take in. So I will open the file browser and navigate to the folder where I can save my downloads file. So here you can say Python 3.10.6. So I double click on this icon. So it will launch. Now here you keep remember, please tick mark on the check this box at Python 3.10 to par. What it does, it will allow the command prompt to access the Python installation. So you can access your Python installation, your Python programming language from the command prompt. So I will select this and click on the install now button. So it is starting the installing the Python. So I will return back when this installation will complete. So as you can see, my installation has completed successfully. Now there is a checkbox which is called disable path limits. Click on that. It will omit the files path limit from your programming for your Python path limit. So disable this checkbox and click OK. Now once you install the Python, you should check whether the Python is working properly on this computer. For checking the working folder of the Python and working of Python, open the command prompt, and there is a command which is called Python space --- version. As you can see, it will return the Python 3.10.6. It means the Python is installed successfully on our computer. Now we have successfully installed the Python in our computer. Now let's move to the next slides. So the second software we need is Visual Studio Code. Basically, what is Visual Studio Code? It is an open source code editor maintained by Microsoft, and it is totally free. So you can easily integrate this code editor with your programming language, because in every programming language you need some text editor or code editor where you can write your code and manipulate with the programming language. So we will download the Visual Code Studio from the website. So let's move to the website. The website is called code.visualstudio.com. Here you can see there is a link, download for Windows. So I will download this software. I click down and click on the Windows x64 installer. So for this time I will cancel out it, because I have already downloaded in my PC. So I will cancel all the downloads. So I will show you how to install this software on my virtual PC. So I will close down this. This is the second program I need to install on my computer in order to run a Python language. This is called Visual Studio Code Editor. So I double click on that. It will launch the wizard. I accept the user agreement and I check on the create a desktop icon and click on the next and hit the install button. It will take 1 to 3 minutes. So let's move to our slides or remaining slides. So I will also download the Visual Studio Code Editor from the website. So I move to the next slide. Now I've also completed the code.visualstudio.com for downloading the web editor. So move to the next slide. So whenever you download your code editor, you should install a plugin for or extension for your language which you are using in your programming environment. So here you can see I have to choose the Python from this environment. So I will show you where this option present in the code editor. So let's move to my code editor. So I launch Visual Studio Code Editor. So as soon as you launch the Visual Studio Code Editor, there is some options here. The first option I always recommended is that you should go to the extensions. Here you can find all the installed extension for your code editor. So as you can see now I have Python is installed on my code editor. But in fresh installation you don't you just go there and search for a Python. So there is an option install this extension in your environment. So you should click on install on this. I will show you once my code editor installed on my virtual machine. So this is the environment of the code editor. As you can see, this is the get it started page. Here we can start a new file, open a new file, open a new folder. I will show you each and everything of this code editor in my coming videos. So don't worry if you have some questions on this. So here we have some links, get it started with Visual Studio Code Editor. So don't worry, I will show you each and everything. So this is the GUI, graphical user interface of our code editor. Now let's move to the slide. Now the very important part about programming is starting here. whenever you starting any programming language or your career as a programmer, you should take some steps and always follows those steps. The first step is to creating a project folder. So in your real life you have so many projects in which you have to work. So first of all you should create a parent folder, like creating a project folder. This folder is used to save your source code. So normally I will create my project folder always name as a workspace. So I will show you how to create this type of folder, and under this folder I will create my projects files. For example, in this course I will create a folder, subfolder within my parent folder, which is called Python course code. So I will show you how to perform this task. So let's move to the file browser, and on my D drive I right click and create a new folder which is called workspace. And within this folder I will create another folder which is the actual name of my project. The name of my project is Python dash course dash code. See? So this is in this way I will create this type of folder. So now I have created this task successfully. So now let's move to the next slide. So this is the some theory about the code editor. So first of all I will cover this bullets, and then I will show you what these bullets tell us in a graphical user interface. So first of all, Visual Studio Code is a text-based code editor. That means you can type code in files and save it and run it. So as you can see, we can create a text file or our coding file over there. The first option is the Explorer, the browser, browse the file. The first option in an Explorer is browse the file. That means you can browse your project folder, project file from this option. The second option is search, which allow you to search through your source code project. The second option is about searching within your projects. The fourth option is debugging option, which allow to find out the mistake in your codes and help to correct them. Basically, what is debugging? Debugging is a process in which you find the error in your source codes or in your programming coding, and you can correct them. So this is the fourth option in our text editor. And the final option is extension, which is used to allow different language to work with the VS's code editor. As I told you, we have to tell the code editor which programming language you are going to use. So in my case, I am going to use a Python. So I will tell the code editor, because there are other programming language we can use, like if you know the name of C, C++, Java. These all are the primary programming language which we can use with this code editor. So I will show you in my demo PC. So launch Visual Studio. So this is my demo PC. So I will show this option in my text editor. So move to the text editor. So the first option is explore. So I will click on the explore, and here we can find and open and save our project. So if I click on the open folder, and we want to get our project file from here. So I go to the D drive, and here I can browse my, sorry, this is the wrong workspace folder, and within the workspace I created the Python course coding. So I select this one. Now as you can see, my total environment has been changed, because now I am in a Python course code folder. So in this folder I will create so many files within this folder. So this is the first option of our code editor. This is called Explorer. The second option is search. So as the name suggests, search is used for searching any file within our project folders. The third one is the source control, which is beyond the scope of this course. So it is an advanced course. So I will skip it. And the second most is debug, run and debug. This option is used to find any error in your source code or in your programming and correct them. So I will show you in future. If you don't understand the working at this time, don't worry. And the final option is extension, where you can add any extension in your programming language. So I will show you if I have. So this is my virtual machine. As you can see, if I click my on extensions, it will show you all the recommended, popular or install action. So there is this is the French installation. So you can see there is an option called install. So if you should, after installing this text editor, you should install the Python extension. Otherwise you are not able to perform your coding with this text editor. So I will click on the install. It will installing the Python extension in the course editor. This is the same like if you install the internet download manager, then you should install an extension in your Chrome browser or any browser to integrate with this internet download manager. Same like you should always add an extension of your any programming language which you are used to in programming. So as you can see, now there is an option C++. If I will install this plugin for this Python Visual Studio code editor, it will also communicate with the C and C++. So now I am only focusing on the Python. So I will installing only this extension on my code editor. Now let's move to the next slide. So now the final step is to demonstrate how to create any file in your project folder. So I move to this, and now I am within my course Python course code, and here there is an option create new file. So I create a new file which is called test.txt. This is the simple file. I will show you the demonstration. This is not a programming or coding file. This is a text file. So I will show you how to create a text file within your project folder and save it. So I will show you in future how we'll create a programming file or scripting file in Visual Studio Code Editor. So I will write down, this is the demo file. So I will save this file by clicking on the file menu, and there is a button save. You can also press the Ctrl S key to save your project. So I will show you this file is created within the Python course coder. So I will double click in and open it. So you can see this is the demo file. So in this way we can create any project file within our project folder. So this is the one of the quick overview of the demo, how to install Python and how to install code editor and how to install the extension with code editor of with integration of Python. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and hit the share button and like this video. And this video is for anyone who wants to enhance their career. This may be a kid, because this is the totally I made this video for only beginners. If you don't know, if you can attend this class. If you are a kid, or you are a housewife, or you are a sister, or you are any family member who want to earn as a freelancer, you can take my course. And only thing is to practice. If you do the practice and do all the things which I done, then you should be able to earn a handsome amount in the future. Thank you very much for your time.